hoping for the best for them.
I think this is the game that was said to take heavy inspiration from the
Let's
old
go.
series Shadow
It's
Hearts,
Doom time,
which had
though.
turn-based combat for QTEs when attacking, called the Judgment Reel system.
Hello, and welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software, where more than 30 years ago, a small team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet. This is Doom: The Dark Ages.
That was so stupid I mouthed the words.
Yeah.
13 months as Gecko, let's go.
Let's go.
In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom: The Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank.
Pretty fast
Heavy,
combat.
strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal. And a balance between enemy projectiles and player movement speed that makes strafing
Oh
to
shit,
aim viable
you're just
again.
straight up
Just
in the
like
face
in the
now.
classic Doom games. Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw. Block. Throw. Parry. Deflect. All from one input. It's contextual. Tons of depth on a single button press.
Dude,
We want
dude.
every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique experience. So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom
Zentreya,
Eternal, it was jump and shoot.
Zentreya.
And in Doom: The Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
Fuck yeah.
And the Shield Saw will
Oh,
give
this
you the
looks
strength
so
to go
good.
head to head with some of
Someone
the
get
biggest,
heavenly in here.
baddest demons we've
This is
ever
gonna be
created
sick.
at id.
Oh my
That's not
god,
all.
this
'Cause
is
if you're
what
gonna
we
stand
need.
and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an iron flail? Or maybe an electrified gauntlet?
This
or
is
even
so
a Doom
fucking
Fight
heavy, I
Mace.
love it.
That's right, we have 3 melee options that are part of a melee system. All on one input, complete with combos and upgrades. And it's totally
Oh my
awesome.
god.
And you can finish off the demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit. And it feels amazing. And that seems like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about yet. The trigger. That's right, we've saved the best for last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns, and Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created. Mean. Ancient. Brutal torture machines, built to butcher, impale, and shred the minions of hell with.
Damn.
Only in Doom. That's the mission statement for the design of these never-before-seen, insanely fun-to-use
Dude,
tools of
somebody
Mech
quick introduce
that
this
only
game to the
Slayer
Pope.
has the power to wield.
And under the hood, for the first time in an id game, we've made our combat
Must be
more
playing game
approachable and
journalist
flexible
difficulty
than
cap.
ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will allow players to tune the speed and challenge of the game to whatever fits them best. You can slow things down or speed them up. It's a Doom for all Slayers.
And the gameplay doesn't end with just the Slayer. We finally have for you.
Holy
been
shit,
waiting for 2
you're
games
going to
now,
control the game
to get
speed?
in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlan, which is a mech. It's the size of a building. It's powerful, and you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death with your gauntleted fists. And if that wasn't enough, we also have for you your very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting cybernetic dragon. Neither of these are one-and-done features either. They have a full suite of abilities and even mini-bosses. The spectacle is epic. The Power Fantasy is unlike anything
I will never get
we've made
tired
it
of blowing
and
up
the combat
demons to
systems
with
behind
giant
these
guns to
features are
thrashing
deep
heavy
and
metal.
tons of fun.
It never gets sold. There needs to be a
As cool as all
Godzilla mod
that
for
is,
fighting
we
the
know
mech.
that fans of single-player action
hey,
games expect
that's
more
them.
than just great
Not us.
combat to pull them through the experience. So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but
Holy
the
fucking
world
shit.
of Doom: The Dark Ages. Your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom universe. Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past, dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes, battlefields, and worlds beyond. Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game. Discovering secret caves
Can't wait for someone to mod
and
the dragon
dungeon-like
into Zen.
mines in search of vital resources. You control the pace of the game.
Yo,
Where
holy
you go,
shit.
who you fight, and the objectives you pursue. It's a Doom sandbox full of war and riches.
So there's
Once
still
you've
gonna be
broken the enemy
levels,
assault,
but there's
head
just
back
gonna
to
be
the
a
main
big map
gate,
system
because
where
the
you can go
battle
looking for
is everything.
secrets.
Cybernetic dragon? And someone you know Zen? Shut up and take my money, Doom is so back. Hey girl, is that a 30-story Doomslayer mech in your pants, or are you just happy to see
And
me?
the soundtrack to your epic adventures
Then you gotta
will be
work on a
composed by
sponsor
the
stream,
award-winning team
Dragons,
at
Mech's
Finishing
Big
Booth,
A Guns.
providing you
This
with
was
a metal
made for you.
soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with every mission you complete. And speaking of that legend, the story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything else in the game, is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line.
So I never
and
knew I
you
needed
are the star of
Dungeons
the
and
show.
Dragons meets
Your power
Doomslayer
is
until
coveted
now.
by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful new villains. And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games together, and we've done better with every game we've made.
The hope with all this, the goal, is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make, and make something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
With that,
You
it's for
guys
to
aren't
decide.
talking about
When
shit
Doom:
back
The Dark
there.
Ages releases.
Dismay on my birthday.
Just a reminder that everything Doom
Holy,
Guy does and has
let's
done
go.
was because demons killed his pet bunny.